Good evening, and welcome to Gamehater, the show where we play our dubious purchases or games that fall into our laps and decide how much we hate them. I'm Steve from Gamehiker, Aaron's with me.
Good evening.
So tonight we are playing Jotun. This game is free as of the weekend of July 14th, and seemed like a pretty good reason or excuse to check it out. This is actually one that was kind of on my radar before. I just never got around to actually buying it. So it's a little more vetted than I like, but it looks like a very lovely, artfully rendered game based on Norse mythology.
Yeah, I'm just watching this little clip down there in the corner there, and it looks really, really pretty, even though I think it's a completely different game.
Yeah.
But still, if that was a game, then that'd be a really nice game. No, that's 600, so I'm wrong.
It does look similar. Yeah, so I guess they made this one free to hopefully drive interest in that game. See how it goes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy. A lot of times when you have like games that end up being free on like Steam or Humble Bundle or so forth, like usually it's not always a good game, so
yeah,
you play it and usually end up being disappointed. So I'm kind of curious to see how this will turn out.
Yeah, that can change based on promo situations, but
sem ólíkur öllu sem ég hafði áður upplifað og skipið okkar söng. Í vægðarlausu djúpi sjávarins tók hálf gegnsætt net ránar við mér. Ég var dregin dýpra og dýpra í átt að gyðju sjávarins.
It sounds very Germanic, possibly Old English even.
Til að sækja mig. Bara ekki vilja sálarinnar myndi ekki nægja
anything north of Germany, really.
Forsta ránar í bráð sína.
I like skins aren't that good.
Myrkri kom. En þegar ég vaknaði var ég ekki í höll þangs og beina, heldur í kyrrð og þögn.
Okay, so we just took a magical mythological journey to the beginning of the game. And, yeah, it is a beautiful game.
Look at that, when you walked up there, it's just like, sort of like Breath of the Wild, you walk up there and you see the whole world laid out in front of you.
Yeah, it's a good technique.
Yeah.
It's a nice way of building a little anticipation for a beautiful adventure. Yeah, the art style is certainly very striking.
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those games where you can see they put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
I also appreciate the beginning was very short and to the point. Didn't, waste our time too much with exposition.
Yep, do appreciate that. It could have been like 17 conversations and your best friend or helper character being like, hey, you should go on a Viking adventure now. Did you know the Viking adventures are things that you can do in a Viking adventure game?
And then, like, when you would wake up, it's like, hello, have you noticed there's an axe? You should pick up the axe. You can use the axe to attack things. And you're just kind of like, what, really? No, I never knew that.
What a surprise. Go anywhere. Okay, I've been using my axe to attack
Speaking
things.
of which, you can use the axe to attack things.
Or maybe I just have to walk around the giant root.
No.
Well, we've got a map. I feel more informed. Did I just go the wrong way? Was I not supposed to go in that cave?
I don't know. Like, it seemed like the big log was doing something when you're hitting it, but...
Yeah. And now for half an hour of smacking a root with an axe.
Yeah.
What
Not
a
doing
boring
quite
game.
enough.
No.
Oh.
Ooh,
Whoa, look
charge
what you
attack.
just did.
Yeah. Well, now root.
It's funny how the way your axe leaves an indent in the ground looks more like a crack in a window than in grass.
It's true. That's unfortunate.
What's with all these light things?
They're doing damage to me.
Oh, that's not good then.
Yeah, that's less than ideal. And okay, checkpoint maybe.
Guess so. Or was it like a long-winded explanation about how that's a checkpoint and you should land on it?
There wasn't. Something about runes though. Gotta find some runes. Let's follow the path.
And there's a dude's face in the water. Let's
standard stuff.
not get a beverage while we're there.
Ether.
No,
Let's
you
give
pissed
me
him
the
off.
guy over there.
It's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's Odin. Odin's
Oh.
living in a pond. Okay, well, that's a heal station.
No, I appreciate that. He's watching you leave, like, come on, get out of here.
I like
Get
that.
out of here.
Odin does not have time to deal with your crap right now. Take your health and go.
I guess he can't have that checkpoint.
Yeah.
It's not gonna let you do it.
Not until we prove ourselves worthy of Mustache Mountain.
Well, what can you do here?
Leave. I don't know what the intent was.
I do wish we were encountering some actual enemies to fight. I mean,
That would be a little more interesting.
so far we're just dealing with obstacles.
Oh, there's some tentacle monsters.
Yeah, I guess they sort of count. I mean, what's a game without your tentacle monsters swinging around trying to stab you?
Not just stab. Tentacle monsters are known for their insatiable lust.
For what?
Ladies. Orifices. Doesn't have to be female.
I've heard that.
Tentacle monsters are kind of gender indiscriminate.
Yeah. Although they do favor the Japanese, and we're not playing a
They do,
Japanese
they do.
character, so
Actually, I remember that happened in Final Fantasy VI. It took me completely off guard when the tentacle monster invaded the opera scene because he had the hots for Celius.
Oh, Ultros, you were the best part of that
Yeah,
game.
that's the name. Yes, he really was. You know, I'm just trying to stab some roots over here, and the infinitely respawning tentacle monsters just cannot give me a break.
I know, I said, like, man, it'd be nice to have some monsters in the game. I was like, okay, here's a whole ton of them.
Here, they're everywhere now. Every tile is a tentacle monster. Wriggling around, trying to get with you.
Oh, wow, look at this. Odin just gets this little crappy thing in the water, but look at this person.
Yeah.
They get a whole huge statue.
Much better
I mean-
setup for her.
Half a statue, but still.
I do not immediately recognize this goddess.
Maybe Freya?
Could be.
Mér hlotnast heilun goðanna. Heill sé þér Frigg.
Oh, it's Frigg,
Close.
Queen of Asgard.
Og visku.
I just forget about Frigg. Yeah,
That's why you did such a frigid
oh,
reception from her.
I got the golden apples. That's a real thing. It's one drop.
Straight from history.
It's like her whole job was to hand out golden apples to innocent people.
Aðstoða þig.
Yeah.
Finndu ávexti hennar til að lengja líf þitt.
Yes, find her fruits.
Tentacle monsters already got there. You know, I came through these woods. So one thing I'm noticing is that there's a lot of interactions in this game, but I have no clue what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, are these flower things just there for style? Is there some gameplay going on I'm missing out on?
Yeah, it's sort of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like, I know I was like giving the game props for not bothering to waste our time telling us things, but now I kind of wish it was telling us maybe a few things.
Yeah, and that's kind of a recurring theme, isn't it? That the stuff that games often decide to tell you about is just not the important stuff. That's happened on multiple episodes. Oh boy.
Yeah, we're always complaining like, oh, you're explaining too much, or you're not explaining enough.
Right. Well, yeah, I get that I'm carrying an axe, but how about these flowers? What do you got to say about them?
Yeah, you're about to die.
I will have a well-deserved seat in Valhalla. I think Wisconsin's dying in battle.
I don't think so. No, I don't.
No?
No.
There's no battles against the stinky plants of Frigga's forest.
See, you failed to impress the gods.
Okay. That would be amazing if the final boss was trying to die with honor, and there's no way to actually kill the final boss.
I think there's a Samurai Jack episode about that.
Is there?
This guy gets stuck in like inside of a crystal, and he like uses this psychic power to create like a whole body for him to fight with. And he's been trying to find somebody who can kill him, so he can go to Valhalla, and nobody's been able to defeat him because he's invulnerable.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. So I don't know if you noticed, but I do seem to be collecting ghosts. Will you chill it with the pustules?
Yeah, you're still dying from poison. I guess maybe those blue flowers breathe the poison from you.
Yeah, maybe.
The gods are getting less and less impressed by the second.
I can't. Yeah, Odin's not even looking at me anymore. He's just like, look, I can't look you in the eye right now. You're such a disappointment. Alright, need that third ghost.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now with my ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
When you were going through here earlier, I saw a path that I think you missed. I could be wrong though. Yeah, see, those are getting your poison then.
I'm down with that.
I feel like we played a game recently where it had the same kind of mechanic.
Yeah, it showed up in Odalis.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess having, poison negating plants nearby is just kind of the thing that comes when you're a badass wearing a cape and wielding a huge weapon.
Right. You smell the flowers, you feel better.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if your name is Haggis or random biking person, you just love stopping to smell the flowers.
Right. That's what I do when I'm feeling sick. It's fine. I go to the local grocery store, hang out in the flower department until I feel better. And then I buy 5 bottles of Dayquil, drink them all at once, stay down until the disease is gone. No, I hope it's something interesting, yeah.
Now, when they say gods knows what meets this mountain, do they mean saying this like rhetorically, or are they actually saying, hey, I bet the gods know what's under there, we should go ask them?
Well, here's one of them.
It's an old dude.
I'm already sick of his crap.
My cave. What are you doing?
Man, you don't even want to talk to me.
Where did you go? Stop moving so fast.
It's always funny with video game adventures.
I'm going home.
Always funny with video game adventures how they're like doing backflips and rolling around. They never get winded. I could do one of these flips. I just like, okay. Give me a minute. Swinging a 50-pound axe around.
This guy's getting bigger.
He is growing with rage the more I hit him.
Yeah, like I remember this time way back when you were like the same size as he was, and no, he's enormous.
That was a long time ago.
You have failed to impress the giant old dude.
Yeah. This is the Norse version of the Incredible Hulk, by the way.
I can see that.
The more you hit him, the larger and
Goðin
angrier.
ein vita hvað
You
dvelur í
become.
þessum haug.
We
Yeah,
already
I
know
could've-
what's sleeping at this mound.
I would appreciate a little warning about that. Gods know so much, maybe they could share next time.
Yeah, see, we're supposed to be the same size. In fact, we were supposed to be a little bit taller.
That didn't last long.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna be viable.
I do love the way he just like slowly grows bigger than you. Like I didn't even like really notice until he got like
Yeah.
super huge.
Yeah, I had the same response. But I mean, looking at it now, it's very obvious animation.
Right. It's bad enough you're fighting an axe with someone with a spear, but it's like his spear keeps getting bigger with him. Like you have like no range on him now.
Oh, Fire Emblem's taught me that axes beat spears, so I'm actually
I mean that's true.
pretty confident.
Like it doesn't matter what size the spear is.
Yeah, what Fire Emblem couldn't show
May
was
þessi
that spears
signa
beat
dauði
everything
veita þér
in terms of
endanlegan
melee
frið.
weapons.
That's only in this world. I mean, that's only in this world. I mean, you go into the Fire Emblem world, and I mean, that's just the way it works. You have axes, and they defeat spears, and spears defeat swords.
Yeah, it is a world
Defeat
overrun
axes.
with dragons, so... And clearly axes beat spears in this world as well.
Þú hefur fundið rún jarðar, skógarjötun sinn sem myndar heild með náttúrunni.
No, so I was actually fighting a giant.
Áfram að kanna
That makes sense,
svæðið
because he
eða
was
snúðu aftur
a giant.
Ginnungagap.
Yeah, and he did look kind of frosty.
Yeah. Well, since I don't know where Ginnungagap is... Ginnungagap? Yeah.
Well, it says return to Ginnungagap.
I don't want to go back. Well, I would if I could, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I can go to Frigg, I can go to Odin.
Well, did you gain anything that you can use now?
A rune that entitles me to go back to Ginnungagap.
Hafa verið rist nöfn þeirra sem börðust í nafni Thunder Lotus ættbálksins.
Is this the Kickstarter backers? This has got to be the Kickstarter backers.
Looking at these names, like you got like Andrew, and it's hard to read while you're walking, but yeah, like Sir Sherritt,
Not heroic
Abe.
at all.
Francois, Frey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that must be the Kickstarters.
So let's strike me as a Kickstarter again. Perhaps it is. Alright, well this giant stone tablet is clearly not Ginnungagap. This map is not helpful at all.
No, it doesn't even show where you're at.
No. And now I'm on top of some rocks. Never to return to the grass.
So that entire area up there is just to glorify the Kickstarters.
Mm-hmm. We'll go talk to Odin.
You go to old Olden, he knows what to do.
He is wise. Known prophet. What you got for me?
Well,
Got anything to say? Odin? King of the gods, I've come to seek your wisdom.
nope.
Oh, alright.
He's got nothing.
It's gonna give me the stink eye until I get out of here.
Apparently so.
And you can't really blame him, he's only got the one eye.
Right. So I spent the entire time wasting it staring at you.
Right. Can't even see me in proper depth perception. Or maybe the reason we're in a 2D hand-drawn world is because Odin lacks depth perception.
Whoa. That would be a thing. I mean, he is the All-Father. If he says, well, if I can't see it in full 3 dimensions, neither can you.
It's only fair. Mere mortals having better vision than the king of the gods.
That is heresy.
Oh dear. Well, I'm being summoned. This may have to be a short episode, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, alas.
We may never make it get to Gnungagap. So yeah, quick review, I guess. Based on, not even that long, maybe 20 minutes.
I have a feeling, though, just pointed out, like, we have the map right there, we can see it. There's like 2 shining lights there on either side, so maybe that's where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, that does seem likely. So
Yeah.
well, I'm finding it's not bad. I definitely feel a lack of sense of direction, but this is probably an exploration-based game, and if we look at this map, we can actually have a good vantage point and have a better sense of where our objectives are.
Yeah. It seemed to play pretty well. I mean, like, combat wasn't too deep, but you had enough where you could attack, you could charge your attacks, and fighting the giant certainly gave us a few things we could do.
Right. The combat system seemed okay. I wish there was more of it.
It definitely seems like a good base for a game. Like, it needed a little bit more direction.
Yeah. I didn't really feel any momentum while I was playing.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope. I mean, we didn't play a whole lot of this, but I would hope that it would give you a little bit more of ability that you get to gain, and more than just collectibles like the runes and stuff like that. Like actually rewarding you. Like, I know we did get some like health upgrades, which are nice, but just some new abilities and stuff like that are things I would hope this game would have.
Yeah, those would be good to see. Good to know what the runes do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I would be, based on this quick demo, I would be intrigued enough to keep going and give it more of a chance.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Like, I think this is a game that certainly has potential enough to, keep going at it and giving it some more time. And who knows, maybe we'll revisit it.
Yeah, maybe so. It's it's worth looking into. It's free right now. I don't think you're wasting the hard drive space if you download it.
Yeah, and you can just claim it and download it for some other time. You don't have to download it now.
Right. Yeah, so the real final rating is one very suspicious eye watching closely.
And I will give it 2 birds up, but those birds will be ravens, so they won't be negative birds like middle finger birds. They'll actually be like all-encompassing wisdom birds of some sort, I guess.
Yes, and they're constantly whispering dark and unpleasant thoughts in your ear.
Yeah, like, why aren't you playing a video game now? Why aren't you playing a video game now? And so forth.
You will be consumed by the world-eating snake.
And of course, by that we mean the old game Snake on Atari.
Oh, that would be terrible if that's how it went out. You just got so invested in playing Snake that you starved to death and keeled over. Alright, well, apologies that this had to be so brief. But, those are the breaks sometimes. And, this was Gamehater playing the first 17 minutes of Jotun. And we hate this game. We're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.